Hi, Coach Kevin here. I've got a great way to help keep you or your athletes motivated to keep doing that consistent strength training, even on top of all your practices. And that's focusing on the beach muscles. Hence the theme, sun's out, guns out. This video is going to show you a couple exercises that are going to focus on two parts of your tricep, helping to give you that horseshoe look and a well-defined tricep. We're going to teach you a banded tricep extension with a wrist rotation, similar to how a rope is used at the gym. We're also going to teach you bench dips, but we're going to add a band to it, increasing that resistance, making it even more challenging. A wise masters athlete of mine once said it's better to look good than to be good, but I disagree with that, and I think it's best to be good and look good doing it. So this video is going to cover some physique exercises that complement the normal exercises athletes typically do, helping to fill in some of those beach muscles, so that way it'll help motivate you and build your confidence. Since I spend a lot more time training my athletes than I spend training myself, I'm gonna have Matt, who's one of my strongest athletes, demonstrate some of the stuff for me, who's a good example of combining functional fitness with athletic training and physique exercises. He's in the Army and he does triathlons, so he needs to be functionally capable of doing just about anything, but he also likes to look good. So he has a balance between all of it. So these exercises aren't just for males, but they're also for females. Lots of females are afraid to do a lot of strength training because they think they're gonna bulk up a whole bunch, but they're only gonna get a little bit bigger and then they're gonna get a lot more toned. If you see any exercises that you like, make sure to click like and subscribe, as well as share with anyone else that you think would enjoy this. For our triceps, we're gonna make sure we hit both the long head and the short head. This first one's gonna focus more on the long head, and it's gonna stretch that muscle out to hit that muscle more, as well as the angle of my wrists. It's gonna be kind of like a hammer position as I extend, and I'm gonna turn my hands out so my pinkies are out at the end. Similar to when you use a rope when you're on one of those pulley machines. So I've got my handles turned, which again, the design of these handles allow you to turn them like this. A lot of other handles you can't do that with. And so I'm gonna stand with it behind me. It's similar to a skull crusher type movement. My arms come forward and then I turn them out like you would with a rope at the end of your extension. This is gonna hit that long head of the tricep really well and help fill in that tricep muscle. I also challenge Matt more by anchoring the bands lower. This is a more advanced way of doing the exercise because this angle stretches the triceps more before the contraction begins. Here you see Matt being challenged with the cruiserweight bands. So the light heavyweight bands are challenging enough for even the strongest of athletes to progress to. Keep in mind, elite athlete bands have smaller increases of resistance than other brands to make that progression easier. A couple unique things with the elite athlete products are the handles and the anchor straps. So you can see this handle, I can rotate it and hold it at different angles. And that's gonna be very important at hitting different parts of the muscles. And then it's got this heavy duty steel ring that you can attach your straps to. And this way you can have heavyweight loop bands attached to your handles and they work perfectly fine. Additionally, these anchor straps, you can daisy chain them together and make them as long as you want to be able to wrap around just about anything. So 2 of them is good for like a 4x4 or most like posts and beams. So I'm gonna show you down here. I just put it around, I put the ring through, and now I've got an anchor point right there on the bench. A great exercise to hit that medial head and finish off that like horseshoe shape is using a bench for dips. Put your hands on the bench, put your feet forward so your body weight's hanging forward, and just like that. Now these are kind of easy for most athletes, so you add extra resistance by grabbing a band, put your hands inside of it, and then you bring it over the tops of your shoulders. And then from here, you're adding a lot of extra resistance, giving you that challenging workout you want. Remember, it's best to be good and look good doing it. Get your Elite Athlete Kit today in the link below using promo code GUNSOUT10 to receive 10% off and an extra anchor strap. So I hope this motivates you to keep up your training, adding in those physique exercises, so that way when the sun's out and your gun's out, you're gonna have that confidence and you can enjoy that nice summer weather. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, as well as keep doing these exercises so that way you can be strong and be elite.